Have you ever handed your child an iPad just to keep the peace? Maybe during dinner, a grocery run, or while you finish work. If so, you're not alone. Across America, iPad kid syndrome has quietly become a cultural norm. A term used to describe children who are overly dependent on screens for comfort, entertainment, and even learning. According to Common Sense Media, nearly 40% of American children have used a tablet by age 2. And by age 8, 1 in 4 owns a personal smartphone. Technology is shaping childhood faster than ever before, but what's the cost to their imagination, creativity, and ability to problem solve? iPad kid syndrome didn't appear overnight or out of nowhere. It grew out of convenience, curiosity, and, for many parents, necessity. Tablets calm tantrums, fill empty and quiet moments, and even teach letters and colors. But over time, that convenience can turn into a dependence. Studies from the Journal of the American Medical Association Pediatrics found that 1-year-olds who spent more than 4 hours a day on screens showed delays in problem solving and communication by age 4. Pediatric psychologist Dr. Jennifer Cross warns that when children are constantly entertained by screens, they lose interest in activities that build imagination, like pretend play, drawing, and social interaction. So while technology can make parenting easier in the moment, it may quietly be rewriting how children think, feel, and create. When kids swipe, tap, and scroll, their brains release dopamine. The same chemical is linked to the feelings of pleasure and reward. That instant gratification teaches the brain to crave more stimulation, which can make slower, more creative activities, like building blocks or reading, feel boring by comparison. According to research by Dr. Nicole Berkins and UCLA's Patricia Greenfield, heavy screen use strengthens visual and multitasking skills, but weakens deep thinking, creativity, and reflective problem solving. Greenfield notes that reading for pleasure, which allows for and activates imagination and empathy, has sharply declined among American youth, replaced by visual media that encourages passive consumption. The result? A generation of children who are remarkably good at navigating technology, but are less confident when faced with open-ended challenges that require patience, creativity, or original thought. In the U.S., creativity scores measured by the Torrance test of creative thinking have steadily declined since the 1990s. Experts call this the creative crisis. While American kids are surrounded by more technology than ever, they're producing fewer original ideas. Why? Because true creativity thrives in boredom, play, and problem solving, not in constant stimulation. When every spare moment is filled with a screen, kids lose the chance to ask, "What can I do?" and instead wait to be entertained. Even teachers are seeing the shift. Students who used to invent stories or explore freely now depend on structured, step-by-step instructions and Google for answers. As one educator put it, they don't think through problems, they search them. Excessive screen time doesn't just affect creativity, it also impacts sleep, focus, and social skills. Pediatric studies link long hours on tablets to increased anxiety, shorter attention spans, and even physical effects like poor posture and eye strain. But the biggest loss is invisible: imagination. When children stop inventing games, pretending with friends, or exploring outdoors, their brains miss vital opportunities to build creativity, empathy, and independence, skills they'll need for the rest of their lives. As parents, you can't turn back time, and you shouldn't have to. Technology isn't the enemy. It's a tool. The key is teaching our kids to use it intentionally, not habitually. Here's some strategies experts recommend. Set digital limits. Keep screens out of bedrooms and mealtimes. Encourage boredom. Let kids find ways to entertain themselves. Boredom sparks creativity. Model healthy habits. Show your kids that you can unplug too. Mix play types. Combine digital creativity like coding or art apps with hands-on projects, sports, or outdoor play. Use screens together. Co-watch and discuss content instead of letting technology babysit. When families use technology together, screens become tools for learning and connection, not barriers to it. America doesn't need to abandon technology. We need to redefine our relationship with it. The goal isn't to raise anti-tech kids. It's to raise balanced ones who know how to create, question, and solve problems, both on and off the screen. It can best be said as, technology should expand a child's world, not shrink it. So the next time you reach for that iPad, take a pause. Ask yourself, is this helping my child grow, or just keeping them quiet? Let's teach the next generation that creativity doesn't come from screens. It comes from imagination, curiosity, and the courage to think for themselves. Thanks for watching.